Hey Pat, it's MidnightDesigner and we are back playing 7 Days to Die. And in our last episode, we raided the hub city, but it was more a sightseeing tour to check out all the flooring options. And while we were there, there was a loot crate that dropped, a supply crate as it were. And we looked at the coordinates by hitting the tilde or squiggly line button and pulling them up. And then we wrote down the numbers. The numbers were, the first one was 285, and the second one was the build height, and then the third one was negative 347. So what that means is the first number is the east-west coordinate. And if it's positive, it is east. And if it's negative, it is west. So the first coordinate, 285.3, was the east 285. And then negative 347, the second coordinate, is south. Negative is south, positive, whoa! Positive is north. So I have placed a marker at those coordinates. And I just realized the sun is going down. I probably should have waited till morning to do this. Ooh, he's been eating corn. And she's been eating zombies. So I put a marker on the coordinate, and it appears that we're about to walk into a town. Not excited about that as it turns night. But let's see. I am pretty sure. Hi, guys. Red flowers, don't get distracted. Just looking for did a drunken pilot drop anything around here? Excuse me, miss. We're just passing by, passing through, passing on. Let's go, come on. I feel good about this. I feel good in the hood. We should loot all these cars and stuff, but we have... There it is. Look, was it close to... Oh, yeah, we did it. How do you like me now? Of course, we have literally no inventory space to celebrate this moment with. But I did want to finish off what we started in the last episode and did not have time to complete. Okay, so... And here's our problem. We are way far away from home. And it's about to go night, and it's dark. It will be dark, and they will be running. So the option is to run. I think we run, because I do not want to mess with this stuff. So here's what we're going to do. Let's manage some inventory real quick. Let's get some bacon on the bar. Let's put all of you together. Okay. Now, let's see. Obviously, the home icon tells us where home is. So let's up our business. And I am going to cut and do a speedy cam of us running home, which is this way. So, speedy cam, and let's see if I die. So, be right back.
The streets of Salem were a terrifying sight. The witches dancing with the demons in the night. Their evil minions watch the town while it's in bed. Wish 'em dead, wish 'em dead, wish 'em dead. Old Reverend Paris knew that something was amiss. He felt the evil from a spiritual abyss. He knew the time had come to purify the town. Hunt 'em down, hunt 'em down, hunt 'em down. No time was wasted in assembling a squad. This pitchfork army on a mission sent from God. No witch was saved from Reverend Paris's brigade. Their crusade, their crusade, their crusade. Call the magistrate and don't you wait another minute, 'cause this town is going to hell if
And we made it. Excuse me. We are back at the base. Crops are looking good over here. And I don't know if you saw on the Speedy Cam, because it was Speedy Cam with Speedy, but if you look at the map, on the way back, I found another loot crate. I keep calling it loot crate, a supply drop. And so I wrote down since we already had the coordinates for the supply crate that had dropped over here, I went ahead and marked this one so that we will know where that is. But how cool is that to have a town right outside of the hub city? That is pretty awesome. And that would be a good area for a forward base. The problem with starting too many big builds at this point in the game is that Alpha 12 is coming soon, probably in the next week or so. So once Alpha 12 drops, we will have to start a new world. So I learned the hard way from Alpha 10, if you start a project right when something's about to release, you are going to not finish it. So I'm going to try to get the projects that we have going done and maybe some other stuff. But as far as like building whole new bases goes, that may have to wait until Alpha 12 drops, just because of the time frame involved. So what I'm going to do is cut away, do some inventory management, and when we come back, it'll be morning, and we will start construction of the room. So I will be right back. And we're back. It is not morning, but we have our inventory managed for the most part. So I figure we can just go ahead and get back to it. We're not gonna be outside anytime. But I did want to do this on camera because this is always satisfying. Upgrading stuff. So let's see. Before we do, this is a quality 335, and this should help us out very well. So now we have a 402. So once we get a better receiver, we are going to be good to go. And so let's put this one back. Where am I putting sniper stuff? Oh man, I wish we could label. I want to label. Okay, this is pistol. This is SMG. This is rifles and sniper rifles. Wait, where? Sniper. Okay. So wait, this one isn't better, right? I would not have 423, 417. No, it's not better. Okay. So let's put all of you back. And the sniper rifle goes down here in the horde grab box. And then we are going to get our supplies. So let's think about the stuff that we need. We're going to need some wood. So let's grab some. Not frames, probably. And probably not this. We're going to need... I'm going to go with the industrial tile, I think. And that was... We need clay balls and cement. So we got tons of cement. Somewhere. Yeah, we got tons of cement. Clay, we've got some. Hopefully that'll be enough, because each clay pile turns into 8 clay balls. So this will also probably be enough. And then some of the red flowers that we picked, because I want to do something else. Somebody in one of the comments had mentioned that I should do... Oh, we're going to need stone and pipes if I do the thing that I'm talking about. Stone and metal. There's metal down there. So... somebody had suggested that with the cooking and smelting area, instead of the setup I have with the forges where they're all on the same level, put the outside level up 1 block. That way it's easier to reach. So like it would be a how you say like an amphitheater, kind of, where the outer layer is up 1. And I did not grab the auger. So that sounded like a really cool idea. So we are going to do that. As soon as I have the auger and some gasoline. So we're going to do that, right? Go up. It is so dark. It is so dark. It is so very dark in my whole phrasing. Okay, so auger and gas. I think I have a big stockpile of gas somewhere else. Where? Yeah, gas. More gas. All right. So, yeah, we're going to have to start looking for... We're going to have to start producing gas at some point. So we'll have to eat some chili. No, we will have to make the grain alcohol and the biofuel and start making some gasoline. Even though it is ridiculously expensive and time-consuming, it's almost easier to go exploring and find more gas stations than it is to make gasoline, especially in an infinite world. There's almost... With infinite worlds, there's almost no reason not to just go explore to find stuff when they make it that hard to produce. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And I'm thinking that I will do one side with redwood. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay. I think that I want to do one side with redwood so that I can tell. It's easier for me to tell the sides apart. Barnwood. No, wait. If I do it up here, okay, this is redwood planks. Okay, cool. So that is. Don't want to do barnwood because that. Oh, I wonder if I could do if it would look weird like next to each other. If one was barnwood and one was. Let's see. No, we don't want that many. We want... Oh, you hear folks dying on our spikes? It's so sad. In no way whatsoever is it sad. So like this. And then putting the second level over here, right? So what does, if we do barnwood, how does that look in comparison? Barnwood. Oh, I got to make one. No shifty clicky for me, brah. Because what I want to do is make the two sides easily distinguishable, right? So we got to take these out anyway. So let's just take them out. So how does this look, like side by side, comparison-wise? Well, I can tell them apart, that's for sure. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We'll make another round here and just have it for now, and we'll kind of let it percolate, if you know what I mean, for a bit. So let me keep, you know what, let's dump it all in here because otherwise I'm never going to keep track of where I put everything. Okay, so we're going to work on the floors right now, so none of this needed. Well, we're going to need that. Not going to need you. I'm just trying to clear up some inventory space. So let's convert you into you. That was a lot. And we're doing the tile, the industrial tile, which is down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you, right? Craft. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to very slowly, meticulously replace this floor. And I'm trying to think just from a structural integrity point of view if there's a side that we should start on that makes more sense. And I guess we picked one. So let's just And I'm not going to be able to do more than 1 or 2 of these at a time, because that's just going to be like too much. You know what I mean? Too much. Okay. And it actually may be less tedious to do this with a pickaxe. And since I am going to cut away, you probably don't really care that much. So let's see. That makes us a little over a stack. So let's see how far we get. Okay, and I have a stack of coffee, so because that is going to be a thing. So I am going to drink this coffee, and I'm going to lay down the floor like a boss. So you hold tight, and I will be right back. And we're back. I just thought I'd bring you back just to see some of the actual work of it all. Right now, I am in the process of just clearing a row in the tunnel to our smelting area so that we can lay the floor on it. So that that theme kind of continues out. And then, you know, I thought we'd do a little augering together and hang out. I did want to take this opportunity to remind you that starting on Monday, the 7 Days to Die single player series, the zombies will be always running. So I will have to make sure that we have plenty of coffee when that kicks in. So I'm very excited about that. We'll have to see how much that changes the mechanic of the game. Because we're kind of at this point kind of blasé about seeing zombies, but once they are running, obviously they can close the gap a lot faster, and which is going to make melee attacking them very difficult. So Spiky Club will have to we'll have to send that off to a museum or something, because it's going to be very hard to melee running zombies. So, but I thought at this point we kind of need to do something, add a little spice to the game. You know, we've got our base, which we have clearly established after the Day 35 horde can take what comes. So we will up the ante, as it were, and if you will. So let's put that back, pick up everything we not picked up, and then just lay these, and you will get the entire first level of the the smelting room itself is properly done with the flooring. So we will get a chance to look at that as soon as we have laid a trail to get there. And it looks pretty good. I am going to say that I am glad that we went with this floor, as I think carpet would have looked weird. Even though I did spend an inordinate amount of time between takes in the last episode collecting the cotton that we would need, but we'll use it somewhere else, and if nothing else, we'll probably need it for a bunch of splints. So we are slowly getting back to our base, or to the smelting area. And then we will see how it all looks as we walk in to it. Now, obviously, I keep saying obviously, it may not be obvious. When we replace the walls with something other than stone, this will become square. See how this here, which is a square block on square block, those seal up nicely. But how cool does this floor look? The answer is pretty cool. That is the correct answer. So, and I'm thinking maybe we'll do it here. Giggity. The tile, the carpet. Maybe that would look cool. But I do not know. I'm not sure. Okay, so now for the walls, as we saw in that building, the the police station. Green tile on, this is the stuff I was talking about before, the green tile and the brown tile on concrete. Concrete bricks, what is that? That is not concrete industrial tile, concrete trim. Is that what we saw? Is that what the walls were made of? Let's check it out real quick. So we'll need some of these regardless, right? So wait, no, we got to make concrete, Midnight. We're gonna need gravel. We're gonna need gravel. All right, so we got to go back and get some gravel. But I think that thing that we saw, this one here, concrete trim. Wait, there's different ones. Oh wait, concrete. Okay, but I think concrete trim 2. It was just one color. Concrete trim corner. What? Wait, concrete trim 2. And then concrete wedge 2? That may be what we do for the stairs. Excuse me. Interesting. We got all excited. So let's get the, let's make some cement that we can turn into concrete that we can turn into walls. Because I think that'll look cool. Because I think the that sort of ribbed for your pleasure concrete was very cool looking next to the. Okay, let's see here. Let's just for a moment. This can go together. Inventory management, the best mini game in 7 Days to Die. So this is, let's see here. I think turn this to stone. Whoa, what was that? I'm not level 40. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. Craft. Okay. 46 this way. Craft. Come on. Okay, so we need to do this. Come on. And this one, concrete trim 2, ribbed for your pleasure. And this will give us 4. So I'm fairly certain, you know what? Let's grab some more stone. I think we have stone down there, don't we? I think I brought a bunch. Well, we've got s'more. We've got s'mores. I think this is the block that was on that that formed the walls of that destroyed police station. Pretty sure. But let's see. So let's just start like right here, right? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Nice. No room in the end. That was the wall. But now I'm kind of thinking, can I pick this up or is this going to become destroyed stone? Oh, it's sturdy, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's destroyed stone. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this for just a second. I like it, but it's like too much. What does it look like with like concrete, like side by side? What if I put a concrete here? Okay. And one of these ribbed for your pleasure concretes here. Because this looks more like an accent. Oh, man, but that really doesn't look right. Like, it's just not smooth enough. The rib for your pleasure concrete is actually a smoother texture than this regular concrete. So what are the other ones? Concrete this, concrete that. Concrete bricks. What does this look like? Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we will get rid of you. Now the regular concrete we can just pick back up. So that's the cool part about regular concrete. So what do you look like? Nope. But that might be a good wall. But that, I think that's too busy, like, because this is like a hatched, you know, small square thing, and then this is also, that might be too much like squares, too many tiny squares all up in this piece. Let's see, maybe we'll go with a drywall option. Paper and, yeah, I don't have any paper. So, all right, well, let's drop some stuff off here. Okay, now let's remember we've got stone in here. Let me go get some paper and see what the drywall looks like. Because I think the drywall is going to be the foundational building block of any other of the sort of specialty drywalls. Because at that point, it's just about crafting, position, and color. So like the concrete block is the foundation for all these specialty concrete blocks, we are going to need the paper. So let's just make drywall real quick. Wonder why I put the paper down instead of putting it down in the second thing. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch. We'll need 124. Because we'll definitely, like I said, it is... Come on. Oh, 496. That's a lot more than 24. 124. Yeah, I'm dropping it on the floor now. That's just rude. So let's put some away, because clearly we have enough. Okay, do we pick it all up? Cool. All right, so we have the drywall. See, because the drywall is going to be the foundation for everything else. Another supply crate. Okay. Okay, so we got our supply crate coordinates recorded for posterity. Okay, so what are the Adobe Peach? What is this? And what is... Okay, so there's... Wow, drywall trim. 2 sides, drywall trim. Okay, so we may just... Let's see how the drywall just looks. Quad drywall. Because we are running out of time in this episode. So this might be okay with one of the stones as an accent. Or maybe we just go with drywall walls and forget the cement altogether. Or the concrete, rather. Okay, so that's drywall. What if we did... I was going to say maybe drywall with the red wood as an accent, but that's like going to be too much of the red. Would it? Come on. Okay, and then we need drywall, and then let's put away the flooring because we're going to need drywall and then drywall with the floorboards. So let's get rid of all the cement for now. All of this. Let's get the wood. And then, is it drywall trim? This one? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this. Would go here. Right? And then, let's see here. Let's get rid of you, put you on the bar. And I know we're running along again, but it's Saturday. Excuse me. I think that one I took out. Okay, so let's put you here and here, and then you. Do you turn so that you're on the top at ever? No, you're always at the bottom. So is there another drywall trim where it's like on the top? The accent is on the top? Drywall ceiling? No. Wedged hand? No. Drywall ceiling, we looked at that. No, I don't think. I think we're going to be stuck with just doing regular drywall here. Like that. So, and then this would be... Again, the red accents. And then along here would be the let's make some more of that, and then the rest of this would be regular drywall. Like this. Okay. Not sure about that. Not sure about this. But I am liking the walls. I think this is what our walls are going to be. So, and we are way out of time. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. Remember, Monday, running zombies. And I'll try to finish this room up and we'll look at it before. But I think for our first running zombie episode, we are not going to spend all of our time underground. That would be like kind of strange. So we will go out and have an adventure and see how many times we die. See you tomorrow, or Monday. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.